Welcome to the Liminal Open Codex. Hey everyone, welcome back to the Liminal Codex. This is Anna, and we are going to be taking a look at your shadow. I'm getting the sense that during the pre-shuffle, a lot of you are digging your heels in. You do not want change, all right? Whatever is transpiring, we're feeling the rumbles of it now. Yes, yes, we do have Mercury going into retrograde at the end of this month. No, I'm not talking about that. What I'm talking about is the astrology that we've never seen before. The sun conjuncting the North Node, illuminating where your true purpose in life is, which is the sun rules your first house, regardless of your sign. This is a collective awakening. A Venus conjunct Mercury, which is going retrograde in Pisces. Yes, we will see people come back from the past, possibly to reconnect, but I would be very careful of this. We may also see people coming back and you having the opportunity to make amends or set things right. Saturn conjunct Neptune, which is going to be a huge catalyst. It's at 1 degree of Aries on the 28th. This is energy that I'm talking about not because it is upcoming or has passed. It is because it is going to stay around. This is like a pinpoint in a primer that is going to set off this collective awakening. All right. And then we have Pluto opposite the moon, which is going to harken back to when we had that solar eclipse in Aquarius. So if you had anything that happened during that time, it's going to be brought back up emotionally. So I want to take a look at what is lying in the shadow. And again, I'm sensing a desire for no change. I don't want to change. Someone digging in their heels and saying, nope, I like things just the way they are. We have the stag coming out. All right, anything else? Yeah, this is very much the Emperor. I've set my, yeah, I have my territory. I've set my sights on what I know to be true. And, yeah, I'm going forward with that. The hunter, the truth, the stag. I was like, I know what I'm after. I know what it is that I've been in search of. But I feel like your truth may have been a false sense of reality. Because Neptune with Saturn is saying, you know what? Those dreams that you've been having, are you actually going to act on them? Is this something that you are going to take, that you are going to chase? Or is this something that you're going to say? Because if not, this opportunity will pass. Underneath the bottom of the deck, we do have vigilance. And this always speaks to me about noticing when we're on the right path and when we need to deviate. This card. As you see the staircase winding up, you have 2 wands on either side. And then, awakening. Like I said, this is going to be a collective awakening. This is why the readers that are focusing on the collective are on the right track. The readers that are focusing on spiritual development, personal development, are on the right track. This is going to affect us first and foremost, and then it is going to bleed out into all of our relationships. Now, that means in love, in family, in friendships, in work, everything. All right. This is a transformation on a personal level, and it will affect everything else around us. All right. It's like a domino being tipped over. All right. It is the cascade. It is that single drop that starts to fall before the deluge, if you will. All right. I'm actually being told that's it. The number 4, we have evening primrose, patient unfolding. So be patient. This will unfold as it is meant to. If you continue to chase what you believe is true, you may come to the realization that this is, in fact, not what you thought it might be. You may be disillusioned a bit. You may be having high hopes, only to come to find out that this is not where you were supposed to be headed. And you may already know this. You may be, I want to see why this is coming up in the shadows. Allow this to patiently unfold. Evening Primrose, the number 4. This is my deck, by the way. Queen of the Night Cactus, Rare Magic. This is also a time for manifestation. A very, very auspicious time for manifestation. All right. However you manifest, whatever it is that you choose to manifest, whatever tools you use to manifest, speak those into the cosmos. Speak them to your higher power. Pray. Do what you do. Okay. Note that on the full moon, you have the height of lunar power. So this is a time when you can really double down on all of those manifestations. If you have not yet already manifested, it's a powerful portal every full moon. Some more powerful than others, but yes, the full moon is the height of lunar strength. So if you said, I haven't manifested anything yet, you still have time, okay? So think about what it is that you truly, truly want to chase. The stag is really giving me Emperor vibes. Where is it that you would feel like the Emperor, the divine masculine, taking control of your life? What is that? It may take some time to unfold, and that could be a bit of a shadow aspect. Are you an impatient person? Is this something that you're saying, I want it now, right? You may have to wait for that. All right, so what is in the shadow? What is lying in the shadows? By the way, this is the opalescent tarot. The opalescent dream tarot. The 6 of Cups. Okay. I'm not going to speak on this just yet. I am. The 10 of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles. This is childhood. For some of you, you're saying, I don't feel grown up. I thought at this age I would have my ish together. Maybe some of you are looking back and you're saying, I am still learning how to leave a legacy. I am still learning how to, the 10 of Pentacles, solidify home, family, whatever this may be. The 6 of Pentacles, or the 6 of Cups. I want to see what's crossing this. What is crossing this? What is challenging this 6 of Cups? I oftentimes don't do this. The 5 of Cups. Ooh, damn. Okay. For some of you, it's really taking a look at, yes, there were good times, there were bad times when I was growing up. This may be in your shadow. This may be something that has followed you into adulthood, but has you still feeling like a child. The Page of Pentacles. I'm still learning how to adult. I was not equipped. The Stag, the Truth, the Hunter. A patient unfolding. This is all kind of giving me like I'm still on my way to feeling like we all thought that we would have it figured out. Whenever we were kids, we looked at our parents and we said, oh, you know, they're so old. I mean, they've got all of the answers, right? You get to that age and you say, they didn't know shit. I mean, there's no way because I don't know shit. Why do I feel still like I'm constantly looking for advice from people who know more than I do? I'm supposed to have it together by this age. Don't put those kind of restrictions on you. For some of you, this may be about the Ace of Wands came out in the challenge position before I even asked for it. I was going to clarify. I need to be more specific. Thank you, ladies. Okay. For some of you, you're saying, yeah, I dreamt really big as a child, and I never accomplished very much. This could be a shadow aspect. You may be feeling like I didn't live up to my full potential. My inner child is disappointed in what I have created because I am still feeling like a novice, like a learner. Like I'm still learning when I should be a pro at this by now. By now. Stop putting so many expectations on yourself. What is the Ten of Pentacles, please, ladies? The Ten of Pentacles is the Hanged Man. Again, with the Sun conjunct the North Node, I feel like you're getting a better indicator, and it is in Pisces, Cancer, the Piscean energy here in the Hanged Man. I feel like you're being given the opportunity to see what this truly is, what your Ten of Pentacles truly is. Maybe you thought it was one thing, only to discover that it was something else entirely. I know I did. And the challenge is taking active action on that, setting that new, blazing that new path. The Ace of Wands, a passionate new beginning, stoking the flames and the fire of a new creative adventure. It is a time right now with Mercury and Venus conjunct. Even though Mercury is in retrograde, some of you may be revisiting something that you had wanted a while back. A passion project that never got off the ground, or something that you felt very passionate about. It really could be a creative endeavor. It's time for you to chase this again. This may be something that has been patiently unfolding. As an author, they always say, put your 10,000 hours in writing. And it is true. Your writing style will evolve as you write more and more and more and more. I feel like that is so very true of any creative art, any creative process. We refine, we go back, we refine more, and the next time there's less refinement. It's never a smooth process, but I feel like for someone here, or for a group of people, there's a bit of shame surrounding whatever this was, and the fact that it did not turn into something long-term. You may be seeing why that was. Gaining a new perspective on it. Maybe you weren't approaching it in the right way. Maybe this was something that it just wasn't the time for yet. Okay? Maybe you were thinking too far ahead in the future and society wasn't there yet. I never thought that tarot would be an acceptable medium. Growing up, I was told that this was a surefire way to, just very strict religious upbringing. I never ever thought that I would be doing half of the things that I do. But I'm living a more fulfilled life than if I would have done what I had originally set out to do. Maybe that is what you're realizing. Some of you. If I would have done what I wanted as a child, I wanted to be a marine mammal trainer, and I'm pretty sure that Shamu would have killed me by now. Yep. So, you know, I look back and I say, that sure would have been cool. It would have for a time. I no longer, my morals, my ethics, my beliefs, and my standard, they no longer align with my path of what that would have been like. For a multitude of reasons. But yes. I've grown up since then, and I feel like some of you have too. But it's time to revisit something that you would like to create or began to create and then abandoned for whatever reason. Why the Page of Pentacles? The Eight of Cups. You didn't know enough about whatever this was, so you walked away in search of something that would make you happier. The thing is that I think you did this prematurely. Or you're questioning whether or not you did it prematurely. The Six of Cups and the Five of Cups. Did I walk away from something that had the potential to be great? A patient unfolding. Only time will tell, I'm hearing. All right, why the Ace of Wands? There we go, the Chariot. Chase this dream again. The King of Wands. Yeah, take active action on whatever this is. There's a lot of Leo energy here. I want to get some advice. Cancerian energy, Leo Sagittarius here as well, Piscean energy. Let me tell you, advice, please, ladies. Thank you. Okay. I'm going to tell you that down underneath the table is the Ten of Cups sideways. So this is like saying that off to the side in the corner of your mind, you thought that maybe this never would happen. What is the advice? What is the advice? Temperance, patience, a patient unfolding. Sagittarian energy, the Queen of Cups. She keeps a cover over her cup, nurturing these emotions until she's ready to take action on them with the Knight of Swords, Temperance. Again, I feel like there's been a progression of waiting for the right time, for the timing to be right. Oh, okay. No wonder I was getting the I'm not ready to change yet. I'm not ready to change yet. I'm not ready for things to change. I don't feel like you were ready for things to change. The Five of Wands underneath the bottom of the deck. If this is because of what you're thinking, OPO, other people's opinions, if you're worried about other people's opinions to whatever this Ace of Pentacles is, Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn energy here, you are doing yourself a disservice because you're seeing through a distorted lens with the Seven of Cups. I feel like you know this, but it's something that you've been with the Four of Pentacles here. You've been continually holding on to. But I'm going to look stupid. I'm going to look silly if I try this again. I already failed at this once. Or I didn't go after this whenever I had the chance. Person, place, thing, animal, fruit, vegetable, it does not matter. It is what it is. This has been a patient unfolding. And I feel like you needed to be in the right frame of mind, in the right place to see the truth so that you could chase whatever this is. This has been a patient unfolding, a patient unraveling of these illusions and worrying about what other people are going to think. You've held emotion for whatever this is until the timing was right for you to take action on it, Temperance. This is divinely guided. Archangel Michael. For some of you, this is your 10 of Cups. Your all 10 cups full, whatever that means to you. And it's going to be different for everyone. There is also a theory that just like with the Seven of Cups, those cups exist in his imagination, as do the 10 of Cups, right? All cups represent emotions, and emotions we can't always see. They're not on the outside, they're internal. Bring that happiness that you've been imagining into reality. Take active action to go claim what is yours, all right? The Hanged Man is Piscean energy. We have Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn here, and the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Wands is Leo, Sag, and Aries energy. The Chariot, Cancerian energy. Temperance, Sagittarian energy. The King of Wands, Leo, Sag, and Aries as well. Whatever it is that you have had deep emotions for, okay, Pluto is going to, this is like it's like a karmic time for you to take action and be seen, for you to step into the spotlight. Leo energy, because the sun is going, or the moon is going to be in Leo opposite Pluto, which is about fated change. Pluto, death and transformation. The Tower. I feel like you're going to just know, have an understanding, clarity and truth. It reminds me of the Ace of Swords. Truth, clarity, and epiphany. I've been patiently waiting for this. I have not yet taken action because it wasn't the right time. I don't want to change things because the timing is not right. And I feel like that created a bit of would've, should've, could've. So you walked away from it because the time wasn't right. Now this opportunity is presenting itself again. I say this could be a person, place, or thing, animal, vegetable, mineral, whatever. Place it where it resonates. But whatever this is presenting itself again. And this time I am seeing the 10 of Cups, the 10 of Pentacles. I'm seeing the ability to, regardless of what people have to say. Opinions are like assholes. Everyone has them and they all stink, right? Don't worry about that. Don't allow that to dissuade you from taking up a new path. You have two aces here. The 10 of Cups, the 10 of Pentacles, a new perspective, and drive and ambition here. Underneath the bottom of the deck, you're telling me, I've always had emotion for this, but I've had to be patient. I feel like the timing is now, even with your card, Evening Primrose, a patient unfolding. All right, guys, that is what I have for you. I really do hope this helps. Let me know in the comments down below how and if this resonated with you guys. Thank you so much for liking, for sharing, for subscribing. And yeah, if you know anyone who will resonate with this message, make sure to send them a friendly link and invite them into the liminal space here between what has been and what is coming next, because we're jumping into this place where we're not focusing so much on external validation and who is making us happy. How am I making myself happy? How am I fulfilling my destiny? How am I doing right by my higher self and by me, the person that is inhabiting this meat suit, this the soul that is traversing through this incarnation? Okay, guys, I'm gonna leave it there. Take care, and I'll see you soon.